Bro, we've been lied to. When we think of the richest people on earth, we think of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or Mark Zuckerberg. We see their faces every day. We know what they eat, what they tweet, and how much money they have. But let me tell you a secret: the people who actually own the world, you don't even know their names. You see, for the people at the very top, fame is a trap. Why would you want the whole world to know your business? Why would you want the government to track every dollar? The real old money, the families that have run the world for hundreds of years, they prefer to stay invisible. They don't want to be on a list. They want to stay in the shadows because that's where the real power is. There is a huge difference between new money and old money. New money likes to show off. They buy the luxury cars, the jets, and the social media companies. But old money, they own the things that don't change. They own the land, they own the central banks, they own the water, the minerals, and the very ground you walk on. They don't have followers, they have influence. Have you ever heard of the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, or the royal families of the Middle East? These are people whose wealth is so big it's impossible to even count. While Elon Musk is worrying about the stock price, these families are deciding the future of entire countries. They don't have a network on Google because they own the system that Google runs on. Most famous billionaires are rich on paper. If their stock price drops, they lose billions. But the silent ones, the silent billionaires, they own physical assets. They own millions of acres of farmland. They own the ships that carry the world's food. They own the debts that a whole nation owe. Even the stock market crashes to zero tomorrow, they will still own the world. They don't play the game, they own the board. So, why are they so quiet? It's simple: safety and control. If nobody knows you are the boss, nobody can blame you when things go wrong. If you aren't on a list, you don't have to explain your taxes to the public. They move through the world like ghosts. They can walk down a street, any street, eat at any restaurant, and nobody will ever know that the person sitting next to them owns the bank across the street. Being invisible is the ultimate flex. When you are in the shadows, you can see everyone, but nobody can see you. You can influence laws, start industries, and change the world without ever having to do an interview. The silent billionaires know that true power doesn't need to shout out, it whispers, and the whole world listens. This is a real world version of what we talk about in a quiet zone. Most people are chasing fame because they think it means success, but people at the very top, they know that fame is actually a burden. They choose the quiet zone every single day. They build their empires in silence, away from the noise and the drama. They don't want your likes, they already have your life. So, why am I telling you this? Bro, it's because I want you to change how you look at success. Stop trying to be the person everyone knows. Start trying to be the person everyone depends on. The real winners aren't the ones on the covers of the magazine. They are the ones in the quiet zone building things that will last for generations. Don't work for fame, work for the freedom that only comes when you move in silence. The next time you see a richest people list, just smile because now you know the truth. The real players aren't even on the list. They are watching from the shadows, making sure the world keeps turning. And you should be doing the same. Build your empire where nobody can see it. If this message made you think for a while, right? Tell me what you think in the comments, and don't forget to drop a like and follow for more. I'm Betsanga, and I'll see you in the next one.